Hello everybody and welcome back to Christian Life Beyond 50. Can I share something funny? The other day, this song, a very old song, popped into my head. Christmas is coming and the goose are getting fat. And I thought, you know what? I feel like that goose right now. Christmas time is so special. For me, it's all about family, laughter, togetherness, and let's be honest, food. There's nothing quite like a South African Christmas. I think it's a mixture of all the countries where we cook favorite foods that each family actually enjoys. So it's roasts and curries and biryanis and seafood and desserts and so much. And just when you think you can't eat another bite, out comes the traditional South African Christmas trifle. And it doesn't stop there. There are leftovers and cool drinks and ice creams and sweets and snacks and more food on every day outing leading up to the new year. Add the late night movie marathons and lazy mornings and it feels like life's in a celebration mode. But somewhere at the back of my mind, I know it can't last forever. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Every year, I look forward to the season. It feels as though we have been given a special license to indulge, to enjoy, and to go all out. Honestly, I think God designed us to celebrate moments like this. But as much as we love it, we know it's temporary and for a good reason. Life like this festive season comes with rhythms and seasons. There's a time to feast and a time to rest, a time to gather and a time to celebrate, a time to slow down and a time to reflect. Ecclesiastes 3 says it beautifully. There is a season for everything and a time for every delight and event or purpose under heaven. Yes, a time for every season and every activity under the sun. This reminds me of the story in the Bible where God provided manna for the Israelites and he asked them not to gather more than they can have for a day. They were asked not to take more than that was needed, but some gathered more for the next day. Guess what? The extra spoiled. God was teaching them about gratitude, trust, and balance. I'll admit it, although I enjoyed the festive season, the food, the family time, but as the new year approaches, I can feel this nudge inside me, like God saying, all right, Nish, it's time to reset. And you know what? That's okay. I think that's the beauty of God's design. He gives us moments of abundance to remind us of His goodness, and then He calls us back to balance, to rely on Him again. After all the treats and late nights, it's time to embrace a slower, a more intentional pace. But here's what's amazing. Even in the indulgence, God is teaching us. He's showing us how to enjoy life, but also how to let go when it's time. He's reminding us that every good thing comes to an end, and every good thing comes from Him. And it's His balance that keeps us healthy, both physically and spiritually. So as we step into the new year, let's carry the joy, the gratitude of the festive season with us. But let's also embrace the quieter days ahead, knowing that God is leading us into a season of renewal and growth. I'll leave you with this thought. God's plan is always perfect. He provides for every season, whether it's a time to feast or a time to fast. As Philippians 4:19 says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to His riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Thank you for joining me today. If this message encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, God bless.